Hey, morning YouTube. This is Kevin. Welcome to the channel. I just opened up this channel, so this will be my first video. Um, we'll see if I'll be able to explain a little bit what I've discovered the other day, and it has prompted me to make this channel. Um, as you'll see here, you have the main group here. This is the ACChain, and they're the ones that this whole video is pretty much going to be about. I'm sure a lot of you know what the SDR is, but I'm going to do a little bit of a background on that. But you'll see here that there's four main players here. There's Ethereum, Bitcoin, this ACChain, and the SDR, world currency. All right, so let's get into it. What is the SDR?
I should just explain to you what the SDR is. The SDR stands for Special Drawing Right. Sounds geeky. I know a lot of PhDs who can't give you a straight answer on what it is, but it's actually incredibly simple. The Special Drawing Right is world money. They don't want to call it world money because it's a little spooky sounding, but that's what it is.
World money. Just keep that in mind.
Now, the Federal Reserve can print dollars, the European Central Bank can print euros, and the IMF can print SDRs. So it's just another form of fiat money printed by the IMF. By the way, you say, well, who's in charge of the IMF? They have a 24-member executive committee, 24 nations. You look at that list, you got kings, dictators, communists. You know, it's a nice group of people. You've got some democratically elected leaders too. It's not all dictators, but it's a nice crowd. Completely unaccountable, self-perpetuating, unelected. They're just there.
Unelected, they're just there. These are people that have been put into power from unelected means, as in not from the people.
No, so they run the IMF, and basically they operate through the G20. And a lot of people think that because there's this basket that the SDR is backed up by a basket of hard currencies. It's not. It's just another fiat currency. Well, what's the role of the basket? The role of the basket is just a math problem to determine the value of the SDR expressed in other currencies. So you say, well, what's an SDR worth? Well, right now, one SDR is worth about $1.45. I receive an email from the IMF every morning giving me an updated valuation on the SDR. It's about $1.45. I've seen it as high as $1.55, as low as $1.35. It's just another exchange rate. It's like saying the euro. The euro went from $1.45 to $1.05 various times over the course of the past 5 years. Well, then sure, it's a floating exchange rate. Same with the SDR. So, including the Chinese yuan in the basket of five currencies.
And that's important. China has just been included into the SDR basket. The SDR basket includes, I don't have the list right in here in front of me, but China, the euro, the US dollar, Japan, and there may be another, but you could safe to say that it's at least 90% of the world's wealth is denominated or may be denominated in this SDR.
It's dollars, euros, yen, sterling, and now the Chinese yuan. That's a prestige thing. It's important. It's meaningful, but it doesn't. It doesn't change the fact that the SDR is just another printed currency. So China's in that club. They got more votes at the IMF thanks to Paul Ryan, so they're in that club as well.
Okay, so as you just heard him say, the SDR was created by the IMF, who is a global entity that has, they have their own gold, they own their own gold, but they've created this basket that has all the different major players in the world included in it, into this basket. A single basket with all of their money. And that's the important thing here. Now, I was just surfing the web the other day, and I came across this article. And this article gives me the chills, I swear. Digital Asset SDR System, establishing new order of blockchain finance. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with blockchain and the cryptocurrencies, but read what it says here. The ACChain. This is who we're looking at. This ACChain. Yada yada yada. Put their ICO offering and da 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 da. Okay. The ACC ICO aims to structure an international supernode networks of digital assets and establish a digital currency special drawing rights. Now, you're probably wondering, where does this all fit in? The ACC has been given the keys to the SDR. The IMF and their SDR has given control to this group, this ACC. This is the enemy to humanity, people. The SDR will help in populating the ACC and form a more stable global finance and asset system for businesses and consumers across the ACC chain. The digital currency SDR and supplements the traditional SDR. So, and that's what Rickards just was talking about. He's talking about the traditional SDR. This is the new digital currency SDR. Is going to supplement the old one that he was talking about to establish a new order in the financial world. Now, if that doesn't freak you out, I don't know what will. If you're familiar with how the currency system is just teetering on the brink here, they've gotten it done here. So this article goes on just to talk about how how the ACChain is building this real estate token, and that's what this ICO is. They made a real estate token for to be built under their ACC coin, and my estimation, and I'll probably get into this later, they're going to have different coins for different assets. They're going to have a real estate token, probably have a gold token, anything that's physical, they're going to put it on their Supernode asset chain. So the point of what I really just wanted to get across here, as we're talking about the SDR, the ACCchain has been given the keys to the SDR. Currency SDR also supplements traditional SDR, etc. So, you may say, well, no, that's just a single article. Who really knows if that's going to be, really what it is? Who are these ACC people, and do they talk about the same thing? So here's their website: Global Real Estate Tokens, Global ICO in Process. Looks like a lot of people haven't gotten into it yet, but this is the video that I wanted to share with you. Now, you heard Rickards talk about gold, right? That the SDR is denominated in gold, and this basket is backed up in gold. Now, here's this ACCchain, and it will show later when it talks about the SDR, but here it is. They're talking about gold. This ACCchain is going to have its backings in gold. So let's just keep watching this. Now, if this doesn't freak you out, I don't know what will. Blockchain, the devil uses it to destroy the world. And look, you'll see the currencies pop up all around here. that God uses it to benefit of mankind. Now, this group is evil. This ACChain. These are the elites that are running this because they've been given the keys from the IMF. But for them to say that God uses it to benefit of mankind, this is a lie. The one world currency is going to enslave mankind. There's not going to be a way to buy and sell if you don't have the mark, and that's what my logo is on this channel. Is it's the mark of the beast, and for them to say this is terrible. Let's keep watching this. The main dollar in the middle, and I just it's actually the first time I noticed that. There's the main dollar in the middle, the greenback. Here's all the periphery currencies, right? All these different countries. Here's the main one. This is the reserve currency of the world, the US dollar, the greenback, the almighty dollar. And look what they do. Swipe it away. And if a lot of you have been following, the financial world of how all these currencies are going to be crashing, like it's coming. The currencies are going to be washed away. So what are they going to do? Let's keep watching this. The new world of digitalization is being built. This is what they're doing. Look at these physical items. Food. Let's see, you got, looks like, I don't know, oil, different rice, bowl of rice. These are all things that people physically need. And here's your countries: China, Italy, Russia, Germany. The number of nodes is limited, but resource is unlimited. As then their resources are going to be these tokens, the real estate token, the RET, all these different tokens. They're going to be digitalizing them. You will be the citizen of a digital kingdom after obtained the registration chain. Now, I looked this quote up. I couldn't find it. I don't know if you guys can, but if any of you know scripture and what it calls for, and that's why I named this channel, John Rev 13. If you go in the Bible and read what it says there, you'll just see that you're not going to be able to transact. You're not going to be able to live. You're not going to be able to buy, a bowl of rice like they have here, or anything, if you don't have the mark of the beast. So he says, you will be a citizen of the digital kingdom after obtaining the registration chain. And the more I'm thinking about this, I wonder if this registration chain is your registration with the system. You need to be in their system. ACCchain.org. Is opening the door of a new world. Yeah, an evil world. And here's the tokens. These are the individual country tokens wherever you live. So they're going to tokenize the currencies. So the US dollar is going to be tokenized. It'll probably be, just USD digital token. France, FRA token, etc. They're going to tokenize all of these. So there's no way you're going to buy and sell if you live all around the world unless you have this. this was something that I saw before too. When this coin turns in the middle, I guess it's nothing. And this is another important thing, and I don't know again how many of you are in cryptos, but these are the two cryptos that are going to be there. It's going to be Ethereum, it's going to be Bitcoin. Those are the two that are going to be working in with this somehow. And I haven't figured out exactly how that's going to go, but International Universal Digital Currency, SDR. So here they go. Here we're going back to the SDR now. The SDR is the key to this whole thing. If they don't have that, they've just got another blockchain coin. But the SDR is the money. And let's watch it. Okay, so it didn't really go into much of the SDR, but this one does. ACC community is launching a global ICO for tokens made on ACChain. Structuring international Supernode Networks. And look at these different kingdoms. And Scripture does say there will be main kingdoms, and these may be these supernodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Scripture says there will be 7. The process of the first supernode network is the process of the exchange between the mainstream tokens in the market with the asset standard token, ACC. And there it is, folks. The SDR that they were given to, this ACC was given the SDR, the basket. They were given the basket of the entire, or at least 90% of the world's wealth is available in this SDR basket. And look at them. This is their channel, ACChain. We have the SDR. They will jointly form the digital asset class. And here's your kingdoms again, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And who knows, if they'll, whatever they'll do to distribute these, but these are going to be the kingdoms, I swear. The digital currency SDR will be the main exchange coin, along with tokens. So here's the other coins that we talked about: Ethereum and Bitcoin. These are the other two coins, but it says the SDR will be the main exchange coin. And this is their coin. This is the main exchange coin to the world. And look at, they got this global world here. And they've got their global assets. They got all their real estate. They got America. They've got us here. This is horrible. Each international node's general ledger token in the international exchange. So here's your different countries. Those who control the international supernodes win the market. That's it. They're gonna own the market. They're gonna own humanity. ACChain. Oh, you're so. And I don't know if I really want to go into all these other videos that I have here too. You guys can check it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this information into the comments section down here, and you guys can all go in and you can watch all these videos yourselves. Each one really has its own information. I thought these were really the main biggies here, but this is the moral of the story: is you have this ACCchain, and you have the SDR owned by the IMF, and the IMF is globalists, is the enemy, and the ACC now has put it, or is going to put the SDR into their blockchain. And I don't know, again, like, I don't know exactly how Ethereum and Bitcoin are going to roll into it. All I could say is it is a part of the plan. And the point of the matter is that this is happening now. I don't think this can stop. Um, I will go in through a little bit of what Rickards actually said, because this is another good point. And yeah, I'll have to pull that up. Maybe I'll do that in a different video. What he's calling is for the SDR to the be the tool that will bail out the banks. So they're not going to allow the banks completely to crash, but they will use the SDR to bail them out. And that'll be it. They will never relinquish control. A lot of people say, "Oh, hey, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're gonna own everything. Where the people are gonna get their money back. The people are gonna get control back with Ethereum and Bitcoin." Um, I'm sorry to say, but they're not. And if you know Scripture, if you follow Scripture and think, what's going to happen is going to happen, and I believe that everything that I've read in Scripture has come true in the world since since the Scripture was made, the Old Testament. The the banks are going to fail. The IMF and this SDR and these ACC people are going to bail out the banks. And when they do, they're going to have the control. So get ready, folks. I mean, I don't know if there's any way that we could do anything with this, but I just want to get the word out. This is something that I feel compelled to talk about. So I may be making some more videos. Feel free to subscribe, like, send these all to your friends. We got to get the word out on this, folks. This doesn't creep you out. I don't know what will. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.